Games, Brains, Head-Banging Life here with 10 things we hate. 10 things we hate about Return of the Living Dead Part 2. We've done 10 things we love. Make sure you check that out first before you think we just hate on this movie. Because it's not a terrible movie. It's not the original. Nowhere is it the original. But there are things to love about it, just as like there are things to hate about it. So I'll get us started. Now, several times throughout this fucking movie, it tries to pretend or act like the original movie took place, e.g. Trioxin, but doesn't mention the destruction and the infection or the events that actually took place in the first fucking movie. You have Colonel Glover coming up, seeing a Trioxin barrel and going, oh, not again. Are you fucking kidding? No, you don't get to do that, especially when James Karen and Tom Matthews are reappearing in this movie in different roles. Yeah. How the fuck is this a sequel then? It is not a sequel. Not only that as well, the zombies are completely different. They are Romero-style zombies. Shit, I'm going to do several at once here because that's actually another one. They are Romero-style zombies. They are slow-moving. They're not the running, reinfected or anything like that. You see one run when it's chasing on a dog, and there's an argument about when James Karen, Ed, and Joey transform, that they're similar to that. Yeah. But they're not Return of the Living Dead zombies. Yeah. The best you can go is, well, at least we have Tarman. But take all of that out. It's not a Return of the Living Dead. It's just a zombie movie. So don't you dare try and pretend the original movie existed. This is not. This is an alternative world or a reimagining. And as I said, fuck the zombies. These are not Return of the Living Dead zombies. They are Romero's zombies. Yeah. And yes, you can kind of say that makes sense considering Return of the Living Dead came about because of the split between Bannon and Romero. For Night of the Living Dead, what? But that's not. This is called Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Yeah. Not Night of the Living Dead Part 2. Yeah. Yeah.
I say mine's. I've got two that are linked into that. So it was the fact that we had. It's a completely different film. We've got zombies that are completely different. Yeah. Sometimes they're more intelligent, more stupid. Sometimes they're complete dumbasses. Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, where are we going with them? And also the fact that you've got Joey and Ed reprising the same transformation. Yep. Scene, which is just very lazy. Like you could have had something different about them transforming, or just a bit more with them. You know they're good at what they do. Why haven't you do the same thing as the first film?
I got it. Help me! It hurts so bad.
Joey, I'm doing the best I can. What else can I do? Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna get you there. Don't worry.
Let me eat your brains.
So, yeah, that was mine.
We're going to carry that on because I have something about that. And it's actually about the opposite thing in the sense that I don't really worry about it being drawn out or being repeated. My issue is that it's not set. It's right. So the transformation in the first one is harrowing. Yeah. It's horrible. It looks utterly painful. Yeah. They're screaming constantly in pain. And then when they're not, that's when they're dead. Yeah. Well, when they transform fully into zombies. It's horrible. The sweat on their bodies, the paleness, the colour, everything about it. You know, the rigor mortis scene and all is horrible. Yeah. This isn't. It literally goes from, oh, I don't feel well, oh, I'm in pain, to then whatever. Yeah. The bully shakes on his bed a bit and then he's a zombie. Yeah. I think it's shit. Yeah. It's shit. Yeah. And again, nothing like the original. Why are you trying to pretend you're a sequel? Yeah. Right.
My next one. Oh, the stupid girlfriend telling Rod Stewart, because I thought the zombie looked like Rod Stewart.
Oh yeah.
To take the van. Clearly he's dead. Like she can see him close enough. Like that's not a human being. So just take the van. Have you seen what it is? I thought it was a bit stupid. Okay. I
think it was more of a joke than anything else. You know, because she was kind of like that throughout the movie.
Yeah, she was a bit of a dumbass, but yeah, I was just like, not seeing what this is. There's not something wrong with him. But I thought he looked like Rod Stewart. So.
Bullies in film, you know, of an 80s film. It's Stephen King season with these bullies. They're the most Stephen King bullies in the world. There's no real rhyme or reason. The main bully is an ugly fuck with greasy ass hair, braces and freckles and all that shit. Yeah. And it's just he's terrible as well. I'm glad that he dies as a zombie because then he doesn't have to speak. Yeah. But yeah, just bullies in general. It's just like, oh yeah, okay, you know.
My one's linked to that. Young boy Jesse is so annoying. I'd bully him. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's so annoying. It's such a wet weekend. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd bully you. Yeah, I thought him annoying.
Okay. Big one, the humour. Now, for me personally, it's too slapstick. It's too slapsticky. You can have a smile over certain bits. Probably the best humour stuff probably comes from James Cameron and Tom Matthews' interactions. The zombies coming out of the grave has some cheeky little bits, but I think it gets dumber the further it goes on. I think the humour gets worse and worse as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get. Well, I've got a specific one I'm gonna highlight. So it's another one, a separate one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it now, which is the severed head and its voice.
Oh yeah.
And it was at this point, even rewatching it now, I was like, this movie ain't for me.
Yeah.
This isn't for me. It's like this severed head that he took from the grave, and it's all like, what in the damn hell am I doing here?
Oh God.
Get the damn screwdriver out of my head.
God, yeah, that was.
And it's just like,
irritating.
yeah, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. It's, you wouldn't still, that's when I just was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Yeah.
Get that damn screwdriver out of my head!
On another line that I didn't like. Your brains smell rich and spicy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird. It's a weird combination of words for your brain. I know he wants to eat them. But I was like, rich and spicy? Could you just say your brains smell delicious? I don't know. That bit of dialogue was just like, no, that's weird. Don't like it.
Mm.
So it was just me taking notes and going, no, that's stupid. Your brains smell rich and spicy. No.
Do another one because I did quite a few.
I already said about what you want your zombies to be: fast, slow, comedic.
Yep.
Where are you want to be with them? And I've learned that the director wasn't a horror film fan.
Yeah. Big one.
So a lot of the cast were unhappy with the fact that you didn't have as much passion as probably they had to put into the film, and it does show.
Oh yeah, it shows.
It just shows very lackluster, very like you say before with other films. This is what we have to put into this film, and there you go.
Yep. Studios, and it should seem obvious, right? If you want to do a horror movie, you want to have someone who wants to direct horror. Jesus Christ, come on. Okay, where am I at? So much screaming.
Oh.
Far too much screaming, in fact. And as much as I love him, I think James Cameron starts to overdo it.
Yes.
And enter into almost cheesy territory.
Yeah, the hammy.
And there's a particular scene where they look at each other and they scream, and then they stop and they look at each other and scream again.
Baby, it's okay. We're gonna... I don't know what we're gonna put...
It overstays its welcome. It stops being charming, starts being irritating. Yeah.
I know it sounds like that soundtrack, but I put the soundtrack's a little muted in this one. Mm-hmm. Like it's just played in the background. Don't know if they've not got the rights to play it loud enough, but it does. In other film, it was like front and centre of certain scenes. In this one, it's like, oh, okay, that's quite a cool song. It's just barely.
Well, there's a number of things, isn't it? There's this. The first one was its soundtrack was a part of its film. Its soundtrack was massively important. It's why you have so many different variations playing loudly over scenes.
Yeah.
Burn the Flame plays loudly as the distraction from the sounds that you often hear during James Cameron's definite original. Where would Trash's entrance be without Tonight?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. This doesn't, because the music fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It is upbeat synth all the way through, and I think it fucking sucks. It's designed to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
And again, I don't fucking want that.
No, you don't want to.
No. Yeah.
My last one. I'm on to my last one, but I think you've got it as well. The Michael Jackson zombie.
Right, wait here. We're going to come to it because I've got one before it that ties into it, and then we'll get to that. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Right, for starters, again, this is the overarching theme of my madness of the things that drive me nuts about this. Electricity kills these zombies. I mean, really, electricity kills these zombies. So they're not the Return of the Living Dead. This is watching fucking. This is Return of the Living Dead Part 4. I'm watching Return of the Living Dead zombies die from gunshots to the chest. That's not a zombie anymore. That's a human being.
Yeah.
With having these die by electricity, it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake! What is this? Isn't even Romero zombies anymore. No. This is just. What is this?
Yeah.
How can it... Why electricity?
Yeah.
which then of course does end with a big massive electricity thing with all the zombies gathered in one place and killed like that. And just to put the icing on the cake of this movie really thinks it's funny, we get a cameo appearance by a Michael Jackson impersonator being electrocuted, doing in the Thriller outfit, doing a bit of the Thriller dance, dead center in front of the screen because he comes across it and then drops dead.
No. I was like, nope, that was like the first thing I put on this thing. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Don't get away with that.
Yeah, it really is a flawed fucking movie and a very confused one of what they're going to do. It's like, it's really weird because say you then get these moments of graphic gore, the skull crunching sound effects, the gory practical effects, and it's just like, okay, but here's some humour. You get like zombies attacking a pet store.
Yeah, and that's grim. I didn't like the idea of that. Yeah,
and it's just like, what the fuck's going on here? The things that I have wrong with this are so large. That is the biggest problem. Yeah,
definitely.
Bit of a short one for you, but there you go. 10 things we hate about the Return of the Living Dead 2. Let us know what yours are in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?